there, I'm Betsy. Welcome back to my kitchen. So today what we're going to make is my daughter's favorite. I am not a huge fan of chocolate. I like chocolate, but my daughter loves chocolate. And I pretty much can get her to do anything for chocolate. So I think I could actually get her to clean the garage. Probably not, she's a teenager. I don't think I can get her to do anything anymore. Anyway, what we're going to make is the chocolate crinkle cookie. This cookie not only tastes fantastic, but it looks so great. Ends up looking like a snowflake and tastes like a brownie. So to make this cookie, we start by melting a cup of butter. So I'm just going to get a cup of butter into a saucepan and get it melting on the stove. Okay, once I've got that started, I'll go ahead and get the other ingredients prepped. I'm going to need 1 1/4 cups of cocoa. Now this always makes a huge mess. If you can figure out how to get cocoa into a measuring cup without making a mess, you should let me know because I can't do it. Not that I've ever been a neat and tidy cook anyway, but this one is the demise of me. Okay, so I get that off to the side and we're just waiting for the butter to be melted. The other thing, this cookie is very egg heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and get the eggs cracked into a bowl while I'm waiting. It's going to be 6 eggs. I think that's what makes this cookie so good though, and so gooey on the middle is all the eggs. So we will get those ready. And I'm going to go so far as to say, I'd be willing to bet halfway through filming my daughter's going to come down here because she's going to smell this cookie. Once I've got the melted butter, I'm going to add the cocoa in. And I'm going to use a whisk to just get that all blended together. Okay, so once I get this all mixed up, I'm going to transfer it over to my mixing bowl. And make sure you get all of it out of the saucepan because this is the good stuff. Now to that, I'm going to add 3 1/4 cups of sugar. And then I'm going to get that on the mixer. All I'm trying to do here is get this blended together. Okay, once I get that blended, I'm going to add the eggs. We don't have to add them one at a time, but a little trick, I'm going to poke them. I've ever added this eggs to a mixer, but one finds its way to not get blended. It's like playing hide and seek in there. So I just poke them, I'll get those in and get this all blended. Okay, once I've got that going, all I have to do is add a few small leavening agent and some vanilla. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder, which is a lot for this cookie, but it really helps it rise with all those eggs. And I'm going to add some vanilla and salt. Mix that together, and now the only thing we have left is to add flour. 3 1/4 cups of flour. I'll get that all mixed in. Now this dough in particular doesn't want to mix all the way through. I don't know if it's the eggs, I don't know if it's because we've melted the butter and cocoa, but you're really going to need to scrape the bottom of this bowl before you're done with this batter. Okay, so it's all well blended. This is a very, very soft dough. That's a good thing. That's just fudgy. So we're going to scrape this off. Now here's the thing though. I can't make cookies out of this. This is way too soft. And you know I like to ball all my cookies up and put them in the freezer. I can't do that with this one. This would be, I just can't ball that. So what you have to do for this cookie dough, you have to take this and put it in your refrigerator. A couple hours till tomorrow, 2 days, whatever it takes. Then you get a nice firm dough. So since I can't use this dough yet and it needs to refrigerate, I'll show you what it looks like. This is the dough I made, I think 2 days ago, and now it's perfect. It's going to be really hard, but I can now scoop this like I like to do. So a couple days later, I go back, I start making balls of dough, and I can put these in my freezer like I do all the others. Okay, so I've got the cookie dough. I would ball it up, take it downstairs, do the same thing I always do. Pop the oven on, go downstairs, grab my balls of dough. 15 minutes later, the oven's ready. I'm gonna pop these in, but to make them look pretty like that, I have to roll them in powdered sugar first. So I would take my balls of dough and I generously roll them in powdered sugar. The more powdered sugar, the better. They just look better that way. That's what they look like when you put them on your cookie sheet. I would then stick these in the oven. 15 minutes later at 350 degrees, these are gonna be done. What you're looking for when you pull these out of the oven, these are really easy to tell when they're done. When they're raw still, it's shiny in the middle. The minute the shiny goes away at 15 minutes, these are done. Pull them out, you will have the fudgiest, best brownie tasting cookie you could ever ask for. So this is the chocolate crinkle, fresh out of the oven. This is my daughter's favorite, and because it's her favorite, it's my favorite. I hope you give these a try because this is just the best way to have a little bit of brownie in a cookie. And I hope you can get your kids to do what I can get my daughter to do for this cookie. Enjoy.